Hello there. As the cost of living crisis worsens, we'll soon be seeing more industrial action. This is just the start. Commuters heading for their London jobs came face to face with a tube strike today, causing upset for tens of thousands of travellers. 4 tube lines are totally closed and 6 are on special service only, all because of the proposals to axe 600 jobs and tear up working agreements. The unions want to talk directly to the London Mayor Sadiq Khan to thrash this out, but he doesn't seem to be very interested. In fact, as far as I can make out, he and the Labour leader Keir Starmer are blaming Boris Johnson for not fronting up with another shed-load of free cash to bail Transport for London out, while Boris is saying it's up to the mayor who runs TfL to sort it out with the unions using the funding they already have. But it's no good having a bunch of well-heeled politicians and a mega-rich chancellor in the form of Rishi Sunak saying there's no money left, especially when all those on the Times rich list with Sunak made huge gains during the pandemic while others lost out. So the politics of envy will be levered up to anger the masses, while other unions watch and see how successful the RNT union is with this one. And they will be keeping a close eye on Scotland too, where Nicola Sturgeon is coming under pressure to give Scottish NHS nurses a 10% pay rise, or they'll go on strike. It seems that money counts for far more than applause on a Thursday evening. But there are also rumblings of rail strikes and teacher strikes in Scotland as well. If all these people get settlements, everyone else will want one too, and another winter of discontent will ensue. And the worse it gets, the more powerful the unions will get. And you can imagine the union bosses hankering after the 1970s, when union bosses were often in Downing Street telling politicians what to do over tea and bickies. A time when we were in all but a command economy with the workers, well, the unions anyway, in charge. And be in no doubt many at the top in the unions and the Labour Party would love to see a hard left Marxist government running a fully nationalised UK economy. And right now they are smelling the blood of a paralysis-causing Tory civil war. All they have to do is get rid of Keir Starmer and get another Corbyn commie into the leadership position and wait for the next election. And that will be a doddle if Starmer gets a pandemic fixed penalty notice, because he's given them the open goal of a promise to resign if he's fined. And at the end of the day, there is nothing like the prospect of Granny turning into an icicle this winter, or not being able to afford to eat, to make the British public vote in uncharacteristic ways, i.e. voting for the extreme on the political spectrum, because that's the only solution they can see.